Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you're watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of June 28 in the Bantao, Mr. Yudrong, head of the Bronze Party Organization Commission and chairman of the Vietnam Farland Bronze Committee of the province, attended and handed over the decision of the TayNinhTV Bronze Party Standing Committee regarding the assignment of Mr. Dong Minh Long, secretary of the Bantao Party Committee.
Accordingly, Mr. Dong Minh Long will take up a new position at the Department of Foreign Affairs starting from July 1st of 2025. Speaking at the ceremony, Mr. Tong acknowledged Mr. Dong Minh Long's contribution during his time in the office. He also expressed the confidence that in his new role, Mr. Long will continue to promote his experience and capabilities to successfully fulfill the task assigned.
On the morning of June 28, the newspaper and radio and television station had a conference to announce retirement and resignation decision for public employees and workers under government decree number 178 and number 67. Attending the event, there were Mr. Yang Wei, Deputy Editor-in-Chief HR of the newspaper and radio television station, along with Deputy Editor-in-Chief Mr. Đặng Hoàng Thái and Mr. Dương Nguyễn Hoàng Anh. Also present, there was Ms. Trần Thị Mỹ Linh, former Editor-in-Chief of the newspaper. At the conference, 6 early retirement decisions and 3 resignation decisions were announced and presented to the council employees in accordance with the regulation. Speaking at the event, Mr. Yang Wei expressed gratitude and appreciation for the dedication and contributions of the employees throughout their careers. He acknowledged their efforts in fulfilling their duty and making significant contribution to the development and growth of the journalism sector in the province.
And on the morning of June 28, the Vietcap Security Choice Stock Company organized a trade donation ceremony as the part of its community projects to Go Green Go Up at the Dầu Tiếng Protective Forest, located in Tân Thanh Commune of Tây Ninh Province. During the implementation phase, the project received enthusiastic support from the community and quickly reaching the initial targets of 5,000 trees. In response to the strong engagement and participation of investors, Vietcap contributed an additional of 1,000 trees, raising the total number of donated trees to 6,000, and these 6,000 trees will be planted to the green, an area of approximately 12 to 15 hectares within the protected forest. And Ms. Châu Thiên Trúc Quỳnh, Chief Investment Advisory Officer of Vietcap Security, shared that we chose Dầu Tiếng Protective Forest for this project because it is an area affected by climate change, and through this initiative, we hope to create a positive impact on our investor community. Vietcap Security is proud to be the first security company to implement such environmental projects in the financial investment sector. In addition to the goal of reforesting barren hills and critical land areas to mitigate the impacts of natural disaster, the project also aims to create a suitable livelihoods for the local communities through tree planting, maintenance, and forest protection. Go Green Go Up stands as a testament to the connection between finance and social responsibility, where a small investment action today will contribute to lasting green strength for the future generation, and Vietcap plans to continue expanding this community-focused projects in the coming time.
Vietnam Family Day on June 28 is an occasion to honor the beautiful tradition, values of the family, and an opportunity for each family member to show care and connection with one another. On this day, we invite you to join us in visiting Hiệp World, Hoa Thanh Thao, Tây Ninh Province, to meet one of these exemplary families where love, sharing, and simple happiness are nurtured every day.
This is the family of Mr. Trương Thị Ngọc Diễm and Mr. Lê Văn Bến, both born in 1978 and currently residing in Hiệp Định Quarter, Hiệp Tân World, Hoa Thanh Thao, Tây Ninh Province, recognized as one of the local exemplary families. And Mr. Diễm currently serves as the head of the Women's Association in Hiệp Định Quarter. She's always active and enthusiastic in her work, constantly caring for and looking after the rights and lives of her fellow women and earning their trust and affection.
Chị Diễm rất nhiệt tình, giúp đỡ
Mr.
chị
Jim is
em
very enthusiastic and
trong
always helps sisters in
hoàn cảnh
difficult
khó khăn.
circumstances, and Mr. Jim's family
Gia
is
đình
very
chị Diễm thì
harmonious
rất
with the neighbors.
hòa đồng
Her
với
family
chính
send a
quyền.
very
Gia đình
example
chị
and help
Diễm
everyone in all
và giúp
matters.
đỡ bà con trong mọi công việc.
Not only is she active in community work, Mrs. Jim is also a wife and a mother who always serve as the bond connecting family members, creating a warm atmosphere for the family. And it is also thanks to the understanding and support from her husband. Perhaps because of this, her family has been honored to participate in the Prince of Family Festival organized by the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism for the 2 consecutive years. Regarding children's education when living with family, we must have responsibility for each other. Last year and this year, my family participated twice. It's mainly for the family and the children at home to be happy. I also hope that the state will regularly organize such festival in the future, as it brings the right meanings to other families. The couple has 2 children, an older daughter who has married and lived far away, and a younger son who is currently elementary school student. Every day they spend the time with their child and taking and sharing together.
Mình cũng là người phụ nữ quan trọng trong gia đình.
After I arrange my time properly and thanks to my husband's help, I can have stable time to engage in the social work outside.
Ổn định mới ra ngoài công tác xã hội được.
It can be seen that the family is truly a cell of society, and the family of Mr. Jim and Mr. Ben, a small piece that, together with many other families, raise the picture of the Vietnamese families. Because the family is not only a place where we are loved and protected, but also the cradle and the shapes personality, where each member is nurtured spiritually and learn the first lesson about human compassion. Moreover, the family is also where traditional cultural values of the nation are promoted and preserved.
In 2025, under the theme Vietnamese Worker Taking the Lead in a New Era, the Labor Month campaign has seen trade unions at all levels focusing on initiative to care for and protect the lawful and legitimate rights and interests of workers, while improving their living working conditions. Efforts to support both the material and spiritual well-being of union members and workers have been a central priority. Specifically, trade unions have organized various activities such as visiting and presenting gifts to workers in difficult circumstances or those affected by workplace accident, building trade union shelter houses, holding cultural and sport events, coordinating periodic health checkup, and organizing recreational and sightseeing trips. This meaningful activity not only help improve the quality of life for workers but also enhance the image and role of trade union, reinforcing their presence among member workers and the wider community.
And in the first 6 months of 2025, the overall traffic order and safety situation in the Ninh province remain under control and showing positive changes. The traffic accidents decreased in on 3 key indicators, and the number of accidents, fatalities and injuries. And during the second quarter of 2025, the traffic safety efforts continue without interruption across the province. Patrol inspection and enforcement of traffic violations were maintained and strengthened. Authorities also enhanced training and driver testing and proactive measures to address the potential traffic safety risks, along with the ongoing public awareness campaigns on the traffic laws. Particular focus was placed on inspecting and strictly handling violations such as driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, vehicle safety and technical non-compliance, overloading, exceeding passenger limits, failure to wear helmets when riding motorcycles or bobs, and not wearing seatbelts in cars. Additionally, enforcement efforts target violation in inland waterway transport, also including the safety standards, environmental protection, and other behaviors directly contributing to the traffic accidents.
Mr. Phan Yang Hoa, Deputy Secretary and Chairman of Baikal District People Committee, shared a current to hand over district-level function and responsibility to commune authority following the direction of streamlining and improving operational efficiency. The transfer function primarily cover areas such as judicial and civil status affairs, land management, construction, environment, labor, wide valid and social affairs, infrastructure, finance, public access, infrastructure-related access, ongoing administrative procedure file, energy records in accordance with legal regulation. And the current chairman Phan Yang Hoa stated that the newly established commune-level people committee has organized professional training session for commune staff taking over this responsibility. Additionally, the district government is implementing supervision and monitoring measures during the transition to ensure administrative procedure for citizens continue smoothly without interruption. After reorganizing administrative unit at the commune level, Hanoi now has 126 commune and wards to prepare for the official operation of the two-level local government model. Over the past week, new administrative units have actually deployed trial operation, despite not having as many favorable conditions as other administrative units. The capital-only island commune is also ready to put the new apparatus into operation, ensuring smooth, transparent, and effective operation. Located about 60 kilometers from the city center, nestled in the middle of the Red River, Minh Châu Commune is like an isolated island. So conditions regarding infrastructure, technical facility, and technology face many difficulties. However, with high determination, the locality has successfully deployed the trial operation of the two-level government models. On the first day of trial operation, some procedures had not yet been updated, but after 1 week of implementation, most administrative procedures in various fields have been fully updated, and colleagues in various fields at the reception and result delivery department for administrative procedure at the public administration department have become proficient in using the city new public service software. Previously, Minh Châu Commune had only over 20 officers, but under the two-level local government model, the number of officers will triple. Therefore, current infrastructure does not meet sufficient requirements, and the commune is vetted to less 6 working rooms. On the other hand, most of the new officers and civil servants of Minh Châu Commune lie 30 to 50 kilometers away from the headquarters, some even 80 kilometers. But there are no public housing facilities yet, so there are still many difficulties. However, at present, Basel Light Department has been fully staffed, and everyone is ready to immediately begin implementing their duties. After 1 week of trial operation, we see that work is very smooth and has received attention from new leadership, colleagues in leading and directing the implementation of assigned tasks. That is the first thing we feel, the unity and solidarity within the new commune. We expect new officers who have both heart and vision, with all the necessary quality to be officers who care for the people. Of course, there are still railroad officers here to provide advisory support to work together with officers from other localities to do well for society and for our homeland. Operation the two-level local government model in Minh Châu is not just a step in organizational restructuring, but the first step on the journey toward a greater goal, building Minh Châu into a green, civilized, and happy island.
Goyao District recently held a meeting to review and draw lessons after the 2 days of trial operation of its new two-level public administrative service center. Initial assessment shows that the Goyao Public Administrative Service Center has been fully equipped with the necessary facilitates ensuring a conducive working environment for officials and providing convenient, efficient services for local residents. At the meeting, Mr. Winton Hai, Vice Chairman of the District People's Committee, requested that relevant units continue to review and refine operational procedures, improve the staff capacity in using public service software, and enhance communication and guidance skills for citizens. He also emphasized the importance of promptly recording and addressing public feedback to have necessary adjustments before the center officially comes into operation.
During the 2021-2026 term, the Women Union of the city have focused on leading and implementing the resolution of City Women's Congress around various fields, successfully achieving all 8 targets set out in the Congress resolution. Throughout the term, the union has rapidly improved its operational capacity, identified key and priority tasks suited to the local reality, and launched many radical and effective models to help women develop their economic potential, while also attracting and engaging more women to participate in union activity. Since 2021, women union at levels in the city have provided financial support to nearly 70 women from poor or difficult households, with total funding reaching 3 million Vietnam đồng. Additionally, 24 women with disability receive financial assistance totaling over 160 million Vietnam đồng. The union also supported livelihood development by offering interest-free startup loans to nearly 50 women, providing hand-pushed tricycles as means of livelihood, repairing houses, and renting a house of compassion to a poor woman. In total, more than 350 million Vietnam đồng has been allocated for livelihood support activities. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 high school graduation examination is not just a simple knowledge test, but also a gateway to countless dreams and aspirations after 12 years of diligent study. It marks a journey of maturity and serves as a turning point for students to continue on their path of personal and professional development. Therefore, every word of encouragement from various levels and sectors, the care from teacher, and every art of sharing from the entire society serves a fuel for the flame of confidence, becoming a solid foundation for students to confidently move forward and achieve deserving results in this important exam season. At 6 a.m., teacher Nguyễn Thùy Linh was already on duty at the Habaton High School Examination Center in Vĩnh Phúc Province. Every year we take students to examination center to check attendance. If any student is absent, we call their parents to bring them to the examination center and encouragement them so that no one skips the exam. When students see teacher taking attendance, unfortunately suffering an accident that served tendons in his right hand just before the high school graduation exam, when they still endured the pain and were determined to complete this pivotal exam after 12 years of diligent study. I feel a bit disadvantaged, but it's okay, because sometimes unexpected things happen in life that we must accept and try our best to participate in the exam. Not only students and teachers are making every effort, but functional force and the entire society have also actively joined hands to provide maximum support for examinees. Thanks to traffic police, the students who overslept on Koto Island in Quảng Ninh and 3 students affected by rainy weather in Lào Cai were able to reach the examination center before exam time. And after each exam session, there are free meals to energize the exam throughout the exam period. Helping them stay healthy to take their graduation exam well. The meaningful actions of teacher and the child effort to the entire society have become a tremendous source of encouragement for examinees in the final stage of their journey to conquer their dream after 12 years of general education. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.